After the events of Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, teenage Miles Morales is adjusting to his new home while following in the footsteps of his mentor, Peter Parker. As a new Spider-Man, when a fierce power struggle threatens to destroy his home, Miles must take up the mantle of Spider-Man and own it.
Or you can kill me. Your choice. People will get hurt. I can't let her take that chance. Ow! Not friendly.
Give me one good reason not to end you.
I made a promise.
A challenging exploration and survival adventure. Set in the dying world of dragons. Only those who harness the power of frozen flame have the means to survive the harsh conditions of the realm and able to muster the strength to cleanse it for good. Experience the single-player experience from the iconic first-person shooter, Crysis 3. Optimized to take advantage of today's hardware in Crysis 3 Remastered.
If you'd been wearing a suit, we'd all be dead. You being human is what saved us. All the men who died under your command because you were just following orders.
Relive the legendary single-player campaign from the classic first-person shooter, Crysis 2. Optimized for today's hardware in Crysis 2 Remastered.
They got inside. The Seven. They got inside.
Just so you know, Prophet, you walk slow. You play nice.
You're not a prophet. Time for the whole human race to wake up.
Make your way through Superior's sprawling, hyper-stylized superhero universe on the hunt for superheroes turned evil. Save the world in this roguelite, third-person co-op shooter by stealing powers and engaging in extraordinary combat using hundreds of unique superpowers, weapons, and abilities. In the wake of catastrophe, you must find the means to make your family whole again. Somerville is a sci-fi adventure grounded in the intimate repercussions of a large-scale conflict. Ballads of Hongye is a unique city builder strategy game. As the local magistrate, you must carefully plan and act to complete the various challenges in different environments to earn the right to rule the lands. Build a thriving city and revive Hongye County as you discover a unique story. A society survival game set in a world destroyed by climate change. Explore, scavenge and build a city to unite the clans. Conflicting cultures and limited resources mean you need to make tough choices. Have you got what it takes to lead your people into a new era of humanity?
It won't be easy. And we're not the only ones with a vision for the future. But with perseverance, judgment, compassion,
Are you ready to explore your music collection mapped as a stunning galaxy of wonders experience? Your music collection as never before with this intense music-driven twin-stick shooter. Each of your songs will have its own unique ebb and flow based on the music. A new JRPG from veteran studio AQUAPLUS. Commemorating 20 years of the multimedia Uchiha series. This is the story of a man who will be sung about in legend. Grey is a first-person survival horror set around a lunar prison colony. With a focus on storytelling, your oxygen is depleting as your mind is breaking. Can you smell the burning?
Great dangers.
Bound by Blades is an indie action RPG with a focus on intense boss battles. Experience the thrill of boss rushes with the wholesomeness of a cozy indie RPG as you confront ferocious foes, collect loot, and craft epic gear to fortify yourself for the challenges ahead. Solo or in two-player co-op.
Every victory.
Bulanci is an action multiplayer and easy-to-play party game where you take pillow fights with your frenemies to the next level. Make your sleepless nights memorable by being fluffy and deadly. Fatal Blade is an action RPG that provides the best combat experience in a fantasy world. Abyss protection, dynamic, endless tower defense. Fight off the attacks of the inhabitants of the Abyss. Expand your possessions. Build formidable weapons that will help repulse enemies. Defeat the main evil. Bravery and Greed is a beat-em-up, roguelike, dungeon brawler for up to 4 players. Choose from 4 classic fantasy classes. Engage in a deep, robust combat system. And play a variety of cooperative and competitive game modes with friends via local, online or both. Get rich, or die trying. Play as a skateboarding witch who battles against a tyrannical corporation seeking to destroy Halloween. Gain speed on your skateboard and use your hammer to deliver devastating melee attacks. A huge lizard, like GasZilla, has awakened after 1,000 years sleep and is going to destroy everything in its path. Help bring humanity back to the Stone Age as soon as possible. Dwarfer. This is a logic puzzle where you have to manage a squad of dwarves in search of gold. Help the dwarves get out of the dungeon alive. The king took up the hammer and remembered the old days when he crushed the skulls of enemies and made his way to the crown. Will he be able to cleanse his entire kingdom and return to the throne again? Mia Lawrenson wakes up in an abandoned hospital full of questions. What happened to her? What happened to the world? EDENGATE. The Edge of Life is an interactive experience reflecting on feelings of uncertainty, isolation and hope in the face of devastation. Solve puzzles, rotate the level and guide the main character to the teleport. Souls on their perilous journey through the afterlife are left defenseless against the hungry darkness without the protective guidance of the shepherds. Locate your flock, protect them from wolves, and guide them safely back home with your array of abilities and powers in Liminus the Silent Guard. Train dragons and unicorns in your fantastic ranch. Take care of them and build relationships between them and students through riding lessons. Become the most famous ranch in the Enchanted Kingdom.
The festival has started! It's going to be so much fun! The prince and princess have just arrived.
Bendy and the Dark Revival is a first-person survival horror game set in the creepiest cartoon studio to ever exist. Discover the truth. Escape the studio. Above all, fear the ink demon, and survive.
Almost everyone here either can't speak or they're
some help. Don't touch me.
A mystical, heartfelt adventure for those of all ages. Action combat, quests, and custom combos keeps your logic brain satisfied, while the atmosphere and characters spark the interest of your right brain. Now it's all up to you how quiet the city will be.
Every step of the way, and now
A group of documentary filmmakers receive a mysterious call inviting them to a modern-day replica of serial killer H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle. But on arrival they soon discover they're being watched, and even manipulated. And suddenly there is much more at stake than just their ratings.
That's not what I was expecting.
What was that?
Can't handle much more of this.
There's a lot of miles between eccentric and murderous. You okay?
Not even close.
He wants to choose, doesn't he?
You and your fellow warriors must
As a Viking warrior, you embark on a journey of vengeance through the magnificent Nordic landscapes of the Viking Age. With bow and arrow you defend yourself and your Viking comrades from hordes of attacking enemies.
And in multiplayer co-op mode, as the ancient gates of the underworld open, together you must stop the evil hordes of undead from invading your realm. From 2 to 4 players. Can you handle the action?
Prop and Seek is a hide-and-seek game which up to 32 players take turns to hide or seek. You can be a prop to hide or be a hunter to find all hidden props. The ultimate digital Vanguard experience that includes an original story set in the world of Overdress. Compete with players worldwide with Rank Fight, play solo casually with CPU Fight, and enjoy the game and experience the world of Vanguard at your own pace via many other fight modes. Journey into the Qin dynasty and enter the first Chinese emperor's tomb. As one of his loyal terracotta warriors, tame your Dao, unleash world-shifting abilities, and overcome puzzles and challenges in the afterlife to rescue the cursed spirits of your fellow warriors. BYTE FYTE Multiplayer is a highly advanced third-person multiplayer RPG survival game, packed with tons of game features. Play as an Australian war vet, struggling with his day-to-day before his entire life is turned upside down. Repella is an interactive, branching, cinematic adventure. See how it all began in this prologue, designed to lead directly into the main game. Easily create and share custom content with players around the world in this endlessly customizable runner from the world of your notebook.